Hello everyone, a very good morning to all. So children, this is your second semester, okay? And I am going to teach you social studies. So, name of our first lesson is exchanging news, okay? Exchanging news, okay? So children, do you know what is exchanging of news? Okay, I will tell. Exchanging news means to communicate. Okay, exchanging news means to communicate. So, what is communication then? Okay, how do we communicate with each other? Okay, right now, how I am communicate with you? Through my talk or through my speech, isn't it? If I can't speak, then what shall I do? Maybe I will send messages or I will write letters, isn't it? So, communication is the exchanging of thoughts through speech, gestures or letters. Okay. So, communication is an exchange of thoughts through speech, gestures or letters. Okay, children. So, children, how do we communicate with the people who live in faraway places? Yes, we communicate with them through phone, isn't it? We talk to them on phone or we send messages to them. And children, you know, now the internet is available to everyone, isn't it? So, it is possible that we can video call them, we can send voice messages to them. Okay. So, all such facilities are possible because of satellites. Okay. Because of satellites. So, today satellites are connect us to people and places all over the world. Okay. Satellites are connect us to people and places all over the world. Okay. So children, for us it is very easy to communicate with people all over the world. Okay. But in ancient times, it was not such easy. Okay. Why? Because in the ancient times, there were no such facilities. Okay. So it was very difficult to communicate with the people who live in far away. Okay. So people in that times began to find or discover new ways for communication. Okay. They discovered new ways for communication, which is they used smoke and fire signals to send messages. And in early days, pigeons were trained to deliver letters. But children, there are a lot of drawbacks to all the means of communication. Okay. But then later, post offices and telegram were entered to the means of communication. Okay. Post offices and telegram. Okay, children. So, post offices send letters to various parts of the country, even remote places. Okay. Even in remote places. But telegram were short. So, urgent messages sent through post offices. Okay. Urgent messages sent through post offices. But then later, the fastest method of voice communication was discovered. The fastest method of voice communication was discovered. It was telephone. Okay. It was telephone. Okay, children. So, there are telephone exchanges throughout the country. So, people can connect with people all over the country. Okay. But children, there was a problem with the telephone. There was a small problem with the telephone. That was, telephone could not be carried with us. Okay. Telephone could not be carried with us. Okay. So, as a solution for this, people discovered cellular or mobile phone. Okay. Cellular or mobile phone. And you know children, mobile can be carried with us each and everywhere. So, people can make or receive calls wherever they are. Isn't it? So, children, people's journey of discoveries for the means of communication were continued. Okay. and it was continued from the communication of one person at a time to the communication of many people at the same time. Okay, and which is called the mass media. Okay, which is called the mass media, or in other words, mass media means communicating with a large number of people at the same time. Okay, communicating with a large number of people at the same time. Okay, and it is possible through radio, television, newspapers, magazines, etc. Okay, children, and we all know television or TV. Okay, television or TV enable us not only hear but also to see, isn't it? Okay, children, and always remember that satellites are making it possible for us to view an event live. Okay, satellites are making us to possible to view an event live. Okay, and children, today's one of the most popular and the fastest means of communication is computer. Okay, it is computer. So we can send messages through computer by emails. Okay, and it is possible through internet. It is possible through internet. And do you know what is internet? Okay, I will tell. Internet is a worldwide computer network. Okay, it is a worldwide computer network which users can connect their computer to another computer anywhere in the world. Okay. So, computer is one of the most popular and fastest means of communication. Okay, children. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn the different methods of communication at the ancient times and in the modern times. Okay. So, children, now let's move on to the textbook. Okay. All of you take your textbook, page number 195. Okay. So here you can see a column. Let's read. How do you communicate with friends and relatives who live in other parts of the country and abroad? Take your choices. So we have 4 options here. A. Talk to them on phone. B. Write emails. C. Write letters and post them. D. Video chat with them. Okay. So, tick for A, talk to them on phone, and tick for D, video chat with them. So, children, now let's read the given passage. Okay. So, listen very carefully. First I will read, then read with me. Okay. In ancient times, people did not know how to write. They communicated with each other through sign language and later through speech. To send messages to faraway places, people used to beat drums. This sound was picked up by other drummers and the drum beats were repeated to convey the message. Sometimes people send messages by reflecting the light of a mirror to a distant point. They also used smoke and fire signals to send messages. The drawback with all these means of communication was that the messages were not always clear. This problem was solved when people developed the art of writing. In the early days, pigeons were trained to deliver letters. Messengers too ran as fast as they could, carrying letters from one person to another. Messengers on horseback could do this faster. These days, there are highly developed, extremely efficient means of communication. In ancient times, people did not know how to write. They communicated with each other through sign language and later through speech. To send messages to faraway places, people used to beat drums. This sound was picked up by other drummers and the drum beats were repeated to convey the message. Sometimes people send messages by reflecting the light of a mirror to a distant point. They also used smoke and fire signals to send messages. The drawback with all these means of communication was that the messages were not always clear. This problem was solved when people developed the art of writing. In the early days, pigeons were trained to deliver letters. Messengers too ran as fast as they could, carrying letters from one person to another. Messengers on horseback could do this faster. These days, there are highly developed, extremely efficient means of communication. Okay, children. So, today's class ends here and your homework is read the passage very carefully. Okay, that we just read. Okay, and write any 5 methods of communication in the ancient times on your notebook. Okay. So children, let's continue in the next class. Okay. So thank you all.